What's going on? How's everybody doing? How is everybody feeling? Get ready with me to do some breathing exercises as a fully disabled quadriplegic who is also on life support for the last 14 years. I have been on a ventilator since the summer of 2010. And for the last 14 years, I have progressively got weaker in my diaphragm, requiring me to be more and more dependent on the ventilator. When I was first trached, I only needed the ventilator for nighttime support when I was going to sleep or taking naps or generally just trying to rest my lungs throughout the day. I am now currently fully ventilator dependent 24/7, and I can really only be off of the machine for very limited amounts of time before I start to panic. I honestly think that it's more a mind over matter type of situation, just because I tend to be fine until I start to think about my breathing and really am aware of it, and that's when I start to lose control and I breathe much quicker, therefore causing me to use up much more oxygen, and my breathing altogether becomes labored and my oxygen saturation will slowly start to decrease. That being said, that's why breathing exercises are extremely important, especially for somebody in my condition, just to really build up that diaphragm strength, get my lungs to expand and open up. That also helps with preventing infection and keeping me to build up my endurance and stay healthy. So I want to bring you on this journey with me to get back into my exercising routine, work those lungs, and get myself to a place where I could be comfortable for longer periods off of the ventilator. I am definitely very nervous because, like I said, it's been a while since I have done my breathing exercises, and I have not really spent much time off of the ventilator, with the exception of transfers or going out into the living room and switching to my portable ventilator. So this is definitely going to be a little interesting. The last time I was doing my breathing exercises, just to give you context, I was able to still maneuver my arms in a way that I could hold up the apparatuses on my own. I didn't need any help at that time, and so that's just how long it's been. About 2 years since the last time I formally did any of these exercises. So I'm interested to see how we're gonna do with this today. Okay, so the first item that I think we should work with, let's go with the good old incentive spirometer. Now this is a classic. So this is an incentive spirometer. I was actually first introduced to this at the age of 6 when I was hospitalized for the pacemaker, because this tool is really helpful in any type of recovery or in any kind of situation in the hospital where you just want to keep those lungs nice and open and keep them active. I have used this for most of my life, and it's very, very effective, especially for expanding those breaths. It starts at obviously 0 milliliters and goes up to 4,000. I think the last time I did this, I was hitting about 1,500, anywhere, I think between 1,500 and 1,750. So we'll see where I'm at today.
My gloves!
Okay, so we are going to disconnect from the vent now, and I'll kind of signal to my mom with like a nod of my head when I can no longer tolerate being off the ventilator, if I start to feel anything short of breath, like dizziness, anything like that. Okay, so we're going to detach the ventilator, and you are going to use your finger to occlude the stoma while I do the exercises. Okay. Wow, I'm really proud of myself.
Oh, Chris, that was great!
Wow. So I think I went up to 50, which is crazy because that's like about like 1,000, a little over 1,400 of a difference.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next item, which is my breather. This is relatively new. I was using this 2 years ago as well with my speech therapist. Shout out to Lisa. This device really helps also with inspiration and exhaling. So right now we have it, yeah, it's set to 1 and 1 on both sides. When I last did this, I was able to do it for about 2 minutes or so. I think I should be able to do at least a minute today, if not more, so we'll see. Last time that I was doing this, I remember that I had it set to a level 4. It goes up to level 6, so it's like 1 through 6 on inhale and then 1 through 6 on exhale. You could also have, let's say, like a level 2 on inhale and then a level 4 on exhale if you're stronger on one versus the other. Wow, that was about a minute.
Whoa, Chris.
Wow.
Oh, so proud of you. My gosh.
Yeah, I felt pretty comfortable doing that. I think I could have gone a little bit longer, but I didn't want to push it, just because I did start to feel a little bit tired. But I think that I could definitely get back to at least where I was at before, if not better, if I just stick with it. So I'm definitely proud of that one too. Then it's not as, I don't know, for whatever reason, it's not as nerve-wracking as I had expected to be off the ventilator. I think I was really putting off doing the exercises because I was anxious.
Yeah.
Again, like mind over matter. I was really just worried about panicking and not being when I'm off the bed. Okay, so the last breathing device is called an acapella. That's the green one. We call this one the frog because it's supposed to make like a frog sound when you breathe through it when you exhale.
Really?
This one is supposed to really strengthen the diaphragm when I exhale. This one I have been using, I want to say since about 2012. That's when I was first introduced to the acapella. It's not the easiest one just because you really have to push when you exhale. And I'm not sure. Can you check the setting on the back, what it's at? So on the other side of it, where the mouthpiece, the opposite end?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's like
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so same thing. We're going to disconnect from the
We're gonna
back
try-
and see how long.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, there was a
How
little
was that?
flutter. There was a little flutter.
There was a little flutter of the
Yeah.
frog.
Not quite, but it was definitely a little flutter. Alright, so we have some work to do with that one. Definitely, out of the 3, that's the hardest one. That is definitely the hardest one. I got tired much quicker, but I think that's a good sign because I think it means I was really, working. So, yes, that is my first breathing exercise routine that I've done in the last 2 years. I
Wow.
had to stop because
Yeah.
of insurance issues. It was no longer covering my sessions, and the place that I would originally go, it's just too much of a hike for me to go there, twice a week. So I'm just gonna have to, again, hold myself accountable, you guys hold me accountable, and continue to stick with doing my exercises. But Thank you for supporting me here today and being with me, encouraging me, and rooting me on. Thank you to my assistant, my mom, and I appreciate all the help.
You're welcome, Chris.
Thank you. So as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next episode.